If you're currently taking any Ozempic, Wegovy, Mounjaro, Zepbound, or any GLP-1 medication, I want you to understand this one thing. Losing weight is not the hardest part. The hardest part is making sure that the weight you lose is actually helping you build the body that you want. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. The number on the scale, it can go down as much as you want while your body composition actually gets worse. You can lose 20, 30, 40, even 50 pounds. That's amazing. But you're still going to end up weaker with less muscle, a slower metabolism, and a body that's significantly harder to maintain once the medication changes. And this is the biggest mistake that I see all GLP-1 users making. They're focused on becoming smaller around the waist, yes, but they're not focused on becoming stronger, healthier, and more capable. This difference is everything, and it's going to save your body long term. Welcome back to After the Shot, the series where we talk about what actually happens beyond taking the medication alone. Because GLP-1 medications are incredible tools, I'm not going to talk down on them. They've helped millions of people finally make progress on weight loss after years of struggling. But the medication is only one piece to the puzzle. The shot is going to help you lose weight, there's no denying that. But what you do during that weight loss phase is going to determine what kind of body you're left with after the medication is done. And that is exactly what we're going to be talking about today. Stay tuned. Listen, the scale doesn't tell the full story. For a lot of people, the entire definition of success becomes one thing: the scale going down. And I mean, I understand why, to be honest. You step on a scale, you see a lower number, you feel like you're winning. Simple. But the scale is only telling you one piece of information. It's telling you your absolute body weight. It's not telling you how much of that came from fat. It's not going to tell you how much came from muscle. And it's definitely not telling you how strong you are. Now, we're not going to get into the fancy scales. But I want you to know that it's definitely not telling you how healthy your body's becoming. Let me give you an example here. Imagine we have two people that both lost 40 pounds. Person 1 loses 35 pounds of fat and 5 pounds of muscle. Person 2 loses 20 pounds of fat and 20 pounds of muscle. Ultimately, the absolute number on the scale is the same, but two completely different outcomes. The first person changed their body, yes. The second person just became smaller. And that's the huge distinction. Because muscle is not just about looking good. Yes, it looks good, but it also plays a massive role in your health. It helps you maintain your strength. It helps your body handle carbohydrates even better. It supports your metabolism. It helps you stay independent and capable as you get older. And most importantly, for all GLP-1 users, it helps you maintain your results long term. We're not looking at the present, we're looking at the future. Because the goal of weight loss simply shouldn't be, how little can I weigh? The goal should be, how can I become healthy while losing as much weight as possible? So let me tell you why GLP-1 users need a strategy. I want to make something very clear here, okay? GLP-1 medications will not automatically destroy your muscle. And there's a lot of fear around this topic, which is why I think it's important to be accurate. The medication is not the enemy, okay? The medication is not the enemy. The challenge is what actually happens during rapid weight loss. With any rapid weight loss phase, whether you decrease your calories, your appetite decreases, your food intake drops, and your body has less energy coming in, that's going to result in both fat and muscle leaving. You can't do anything about that. Your body needs to adapt. And if you're not giving your body a reason to keep the muscle, and you aren't giving it the nutrients it needs to support your muscle, then ultimately your body has no reason to prioritize maintaining your muscle. Doesn't make sense. And this is exactly why people finish their weight loss journeys and say, I lost all the weight, but I don't feel any stronger. I'm smaller, great, but I don't feel any healthier. My body doesn't even look the way I expected it. And the simple answer is, well, your weight loss didn't go as intended. The goal is to improve your body, and that requires strategy. Without strategy, you're setting yourself up for failure. I need you to become a muscle protector. And this is where I believe the conversation around GLP-1 medications needs to change. Instead of only asking, how much weight did you lose? I want you to start asking yourself, what did you build while losing it? Because the people who have the best long-term results are not the people who just lose weight around the waist. They're the people who build habits, build identity, and it's someone who maintains weight long-term. And there are three major things that determine whether you're protecting your muscle during the process or sacrificing it all. Number 1, resistance training. Your muscles need a reason to stay. Your body is going to be constantly adapting to the demands you place on it, whether it's high demands or low demands. So if you're consistently challenging your body time and time again, your body's going to send that signal to the muscles saying, hey, we need to keep this. And guess what? Resistance training, well, yeah, that's your signal. And this doesn't mean you need to spend 2 to 3 hours in the gym every day. I don't want you to become a gym rat. You're not trying to become a bodybuilder, and I don't need you to shred down to 2% body fat. I just want you to have consistency. That's it. I want you to progressively challenge your muscles over time, and I want you to show your body that this muscle right here is very important. Because your body's smart. It's not gonna waste resources maintaining something that clearly you don't need or doesn't think you need. Number 2, protein. This is the second piece, yet the most vital piece. Resistance training is gonna send the message. We talked about that. Let's keep the muscle. Great. But protein provides the building blocks that actually support muscle repair and muscle recovery. And this is where a lot of GLP-1 users struggle. Not because they don't care, but because being on the drug, naturally your appetite's gonna be different. You're gonna be eating less, you're gonna be getting fuller faster, and most of the time protein, well, it becomes an afterthought. But during a weight loss phase, especially on this medication when your appetite is significantly reduced, protein becomes significantly more important. And that's what we're actually gonna dive into in the next episode. So finish this one and then head over to the next. One of the biggest questions I get is, how much protein do I actually need while I'm on a GLP-1? And most importantly is, how do I even hit that target when I'm barely hungry? And I've got the key for you. So make sure you're subscribed because that's exactly what we're gonna be breaking down next episode. Last but not least, number 3, your identity. This third piece is what I think gets overlooked the most. Your identity is everything. Because eventually there's gonna become a point in time where the medication changes. Maybe your dose is gonna increase, maybe your dose is gonna decrease. Who knows? It's all dependent on what happens with you. Maybe you stop taking in general. And what happens is gonna determine your success and gonna determine the person you become after the process. Did you become someone who heavily relied on the medication? Or did you become someone that learned how to train and adapt to after the medication was done? Are you someone who learned how to fuel their body properly? Are you someone who built habits to support your health? Or are you someone who simply just took the drug because your doctor said to? This medication creates opportunity, but your actions create the outcome. So listen, if you're currently on a GLP-1 medication, I don't want you to be scared about anything I said. I want you to remember this. Your goal is to not just lose weight. Your goal is to build a body that you can actually maintain long term. Because the biggest win isn't reaching your goal weight. It's huge, but it's not the biggest win. The biggest win is becoming the person who can stay there. Remember, the shot is a tool. Your strategy creates the transformation. And as usual, if you found this video helpful, please be sure to hit that subscribe button because this entire series is designed to help GLP-1 users not only just lose weight, but actually succeed long after the medication. That's my goal, and it should be yours as well. In the next episode, like I said, we're gonna be answering one of the biggest questions in this space. How much protein do I actually need while I'm on a GLP-1? See you there.